Welcome back to my channel, Gaming Etc. I'm your host, Etc. Dude. And today we are continuing our walkthrough of Paperlily Chapter 1. In the last chapter, we had performed our ritual with Lacie. Lacie had been a cursed girl for whatever reason, and she heard of this ritual online, saying if you perform this ritual, it could do something or the other. She was a little bit skeptical about it, but for some odd reason, a letter did come to her home, and we performed that ritual, which brought a bus. But while she was on the bus, at one point it was entirely vacant, but then after, it was full of monsters. And she'd also remembered a part that someone had claimed online that don't follow the bus all the way to the end. Nothing good happens there. Since it came from a semi-reputable source that was huge in the community for this, she decided to follow that advice. And that's where we've left off, is at the start of a forest. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, now that we're back into the forest area here, now here's where we ended up saving it last time at the end of the house scene. Now we have to go into the forest. And within it, we're going to find a couple signs. And they're going to start pointing us into the direction that we want to go. Once we see them, we want to rotate them as necessary, just pointing them towards the road as we keep moving. So here's our first sign. I'm going to read it. There's a sign that says Daylight Gate. It points straight ahead. There's another sign and dead end over there. The sign says Daylight Gate. It's pointing towards the trees. There's nothing here. Could it be that the sign is pointing in the wrong direction? The sign says Daylight Gate. It's pointing towards the trees. Path looks like it continues here, but it doesn't. It seems to be a bit loose. You could rotate it to match the other one. And you have two options, let's do it and not my job. Of course we're going to do it because it'd be dumb not to. And voila, path opened. There's another signpost here. It's loose, so it can be rotated. Alright, I think I understand. The sign says Daylight Gate. Rotate it. This sign says Secret. Rotate it. And now these ones are a little bit different. We have a couple special ones that we're going to see that say Secret on them. I'll let you know which way to rotate them. But when you reach this very first one, just leave it pointing to the left. So don't rotate it at all. Oops. And follow that direction. The sign says Secret. Rotate it. Point this one south. And now come back down here. And this part right here might not seem very obvious, especially if you weren't paying attention, but now there's this open door right here. So go inside that and pick up the item. A dark pathway through the trees. Enter. Yep. It's a donation box. The label reads, all proceeds go towards the construction of a bridge somewhere. We appreciate your donation. The lid is closed, and there's a single coin inside. Take the coin. Yep, yes we are. And now go ahead and leave. And we're going to change a couple signs. So go back to this one. And this time around, we want to rotate it east. And now backtrack to the very first one, or first secret one, let's rephrase that, and rotate that one north. Now go north and you'll find another secret path. A swing set moves eerily, though there's no wind. There's something underneath. Take doorknob fragment. Yes. Obtain doorknob fragment. And now go ahead and leave. And now all we're going to do is just continue forward. Keep needing to rotate the signs. And again, if you get stuck, that's why I'm here to help out. So another sign here. Sign says train station access. Rotate it. Rotate it north. This sign says train station access. Rotate it. Rotate this one east. This sign says daylight gate. Rotate it. Rotate this one south. This sign says daylight gate. Rotate it. This one we're going to rotate north. And now we've reached the daylight gate. It's a pretty simple puzzle, and it just involves touching a few of these lamps in a very specific order. I'll display that order on the screen, but if you can remember anything, I mean, you want to avoid number 6. Anyways, let's go touch these in their proper order. A street lamp. Is that a button behind the lamppost? Ah, I see how it works. I really dislike this kind of puzzle though. And now that we've gotten that, go on through the gate and save at the crow. They're everywhere, huh? Okay, now that we've made our first save within the forest, we are going to go for another dead end. Again, these are not required. I'm just doing this for the all-around part. But it's as simple as walking into that circle right there. Just walk into it. If it doesn't hit you immediately, move around a little bit, and it'll just happen. What? What happened? It was so sudden. Am I trapped inside of something? I can barely move. Ugh. It's all soggy and squishy. This is suffocating. I don't like closed spaces. Ah! I hate this. I'm gonna be sick. It's no good. I can't do anything. Am I gonna die? Inside this thing? Nobody will even find my body. What a pointless way to go. What is this smell? Make me want to puke. My legs are also itching. Wait, could it be? Oh god, is this thing digesting me? No, 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 no. I don't want to die like that. I tried kicking around and fighting it as much as I could. But soon enough, my skin started burning, confirming my fears. The more I squirmed, the more the digestive juices got all over me. The more I screamed, the more the gas burned my nose and throat from inside. It seemed that the moment I stepped into that circle, my fate had been sealed. Dead end 1-6. Ground swallowed me up. And as I mentioned, pretty easy. Dead end, just walking into a circle and you get swallowed up. So is, the game. Anyways, let's continue and go along the real path we're going towards. Alright, now that we've gotten that one out of the way, what we want to do is we want to backtrack towards the train station. Sign says train station access, rotate it, and we're going to rotate it east. And we want to go behind the vending machine that we're going to see over here in this corner and grab another coin. Then interact with the trash can to find another coin. The trash can. It's full of train tickets, pamphlets, and such. Sadly, the tickets seem to be used. There's a coin though. Alright, now that we've done that, we're going to go for another dead end, which involves us just buying a snack. So, insert a coin into the machine and get a bag of chips. A coin-operated vending machine. It's filled with normal looking snacks. Buy something. Potato chips, 1 coin. Obtain pack of chips. This looks like a regular pack of chips. Eat the pack of chips? Yeah. Should I really eat this? I didn't get to have my macaroons earlier today, and Mom's leftovers were kind of stale. So I'm not that hungry, but maybe I should make sure to keep my energy up. Okay. As I thought, these are just classic potato chips. That's good, I guess. The list of ingredients is nonsense. What did I just eat? Attention. Will promptly put you to sleep. May occasionally cause hallucinations and headache. This is bad. If I'm going to fall asleep, I need to find somewhere safe. Oh no. I feel really dizzy. This isn't good. That was the most peaceful sleep I've ever had. For the longest time, I've been having nightmares where I wake up in that dark place filled with bad memories. Even though I'm used to it by now, it's getting really tiring. I often wake up feeling like I didn't get much sleep at all. But this time, I didn't dream of anything. Hmm? What's that sound? It hurts. What's happening? No, no. Is this a hallucination? No. The pain is too much. This is real. I can't move. I can't breathe. It hurts. Please. I don't want to be awake. It hurts. Dead end 1-5. Become snack. And that was another dead end there in which we got to see that Lacie kind of fell for a, I'm gonna suppose, a trap of the underworld, which is that they had snacks that look relatively normal to humans. I'm not sure if the monsters down there eat them or if it's just specifically for humans, but that trap ended up getting her and she ended up getting eaten alive. Happens, right? You know, you go to a strange location, bound to happen. Anyways, all right, this time for real, let's continue with the story again. We are back after the point of us dying, because that's just kind of what happens there. But this time around, we want to enter the station and insert a coin into the defective machine that we find inside. A coin-operated vending machine. It says out of order. Insert a coin anyways. Yep. The machine took the coin, but nothing's happening. Keep interacting with it until it prompts you to kick it. Coin-eating evil vending machine. What should I do? Put another coin? This upsets me. A coin-swallowing, useless vending machine. Kick it. Yep. Obtain coin. And obtain rune. Today, violence was the answer. And now that we've gotten that, just go downstairs. Pick up these scissors. There's a pair of scissors here. Take scissors? Yep. You had a bad feeling about this. Are you sure? Yes. Alright, now that we are outside, we want to descend into the tracks. Pretty much we're stuck here anyways. Descend onto the tracks. Yep. Pick a direction. It really doesn't matter, but we are looking for a signpost. Walk down the tracks in this direction. Yes. You take a number from the ticket dispenser. Just a ticket full of eyeballs. And now you're gonna be stuck in this kind of loop here. And it's a little bit difficult to figure out what's going on here. It's not really well explained. I mean, to me it seemed pretty obvious, but I know for some people it's not. The ticket is your clue. And so it's telling you, oh, if you're seeing something that matches what the ticket is, you're on the right path. If you go on the wrong path, you'll be killed. Because there's going to be these little demons there. And if you chose the wrong path, you'll be instantly killed. And you'll have to I don't know if you have to redo the whole entire thing. Can't remember that much. But you have to redo that loop again until you get it correct. That said, with the first ticket there, we are looking for eyes showing up in trees. So if you see that, then you know you're on the right path, and you could safely go past the little demon that you'll see there. If they would show up. Nothing there. And see, there's that little demon there. And now that we saw that the eyes had popped up there, we are safe to pass through it. It won't kill us. You take a number from the ticket dispenser. And that time around, it's a bug. And a little bit trickier, you're listening for the sounds of insects crawling. That's the one. You take a number from the ticket dispenser. And this time around we have a skull. And we're looking to find the dead plant and use the scissors on it to cut it. A potted plant sits dangerously in the middle of the tracks. And now we come up to this little post, pick it up. There's a sign lying on the floor. It says Daylight Gate. Pick a blue sign. Yep. Climb back up and put the sign here. A wooden post. Wasn't there a sign here before? And now we can exit this area. If you didn't know, we were kind of stuck here. Okay, so we've reached the campsite again. And you have the option this time around to go and redo that same dead end we did before. This time you're going to get a different result because we have the scissors now. So I'm going to go ahead and show that. What? What happened? It was so sudden. Am I trapped inside of something? I can barely move. Ugh, it's all soggy and squishy. This is suffocating. I don't like closed spaces. Ah, I hate this. I'm going to be sick. Wait, calm down. I can move my arms somewhat, I think. Let's see. Do I have anything that could help me? Maybe something sharp? Oh, scissors. Sorry, but I don't feel like being eaten today. I can cross off being digested alive from my to-do list. Good thing I had those scissors. Ugh. Now, where am I? The path ends here. Huh? Is there really nowhere to go from here? Various plants, similar to the one that caught you. This one seems to be digesting something. Go ahead and use your scissors on this. Cut out the thing inside. Is this plant eating something? Or someone? Should I really risk opening it? Yeah. It's a person. Are they alright? They seem asleep. Well, I'll look around while they wake up. Ah! Aha! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Oh god! Oh god! Yeah! Did you just save me? Everything was so dark and so gross. Thought I was gonna die for real this time. That gooey stuff was eating away at my skin. It's so itchy. Ugh. Still feel it. I don't want it to eat me. Oh god, I didn't plan to get digested today. This is not how I pictured my death. What is this place? Oh. No. We're in the fairy ring, aren't we? No. There's no way to get out of here. This is it. We're dead. I might as well go back in the plant. At least it'll be faster. No. I don't want to end this way. Cut it off. What? I said cut it off. Sorry. Is that supposed to be a joke? You know, I'm actually okay with dying. But I feel like being eaten alive isn't really the way to go, you know? I see. I guess so. My name's Aoi. Lacie. Were you trapped in one of those things too? Yeah. How'd you get out? Scissors. Whoa. If I get out of here, I'll always carry scissors on me. Promise you. No. I swear to you. Okay. What am I supposed to say to that? So, how do we get out? I don't know. We're absolutely never getting out of here. What are we going to do? Did I go back and get eaten by that plant instead? That might actually be better than losing my mind as I walk endlessly through this hellish place. Can you imagine it? We would go insane. I hear the fairy ring slowly digest you, even if you're not caught in a plant. Eventually, the skin on your feet will start chipping away from walking through this visceral floor. Then we'll start crawling when our feet no longer work, hoping for the sweet release of death. We might even wind up eating each other. Owie. Cut it off. Right. Sorry. I'll look around first. I want to take another look at the next room. Okay. Can I follow you? Yes. I don't see why not. Yay. I promise I'll be useful. Sure. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I wonder if this girl or boy can help me with my problem. Are they melting? They might be a spirit or something. For now, let's focus on getting out of this place. Huh? Path is open now. We need to walk slowly. And, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for what? For fairies. Lacie, don't you know what this place is? No, not really. Lacie, this is the inside of a fairy ring. The mushroom circle from outside. Yep, that's a fairy ring. So this place is underneath that circle. Yeah. Oh. Can you tell me more? Let's see. I only know the things everyone talks about. For one, fairies live in fairy rings, and they're really nasty. Fairies. They look nasty too. They have this egg-shaped head that's separated from their bodies, and they're white, and they have big teeth, and some don't have eyes. But even without the fairies, winding up inside a fairy ring is... well, they say you can get stuck here for 7 years. But nobody has ever escaped because they usually just die before that. Oh god, this is horrible. We're not gonna escape. Even if we somehow make it 7 years, that's only a myth. Maybe it's meant to instill hope in the poor soul that ends up here. Like us, this is a dead end. Owie. Cut it off. Sorry. Are the fairies dangerous? Yeah. But everything is dangerous. The floor here is also slowly digesting us. I guess you don't feel it because you have shoes on. I only have socks, so it's already eating away at them. Oh. Should I offer Aoi my shoes? Sure. Would you like my shoes? What? You're offering me your own shoes? That's so nice, Lacie. But no, it'll be alright. I'll just remake my feet if they start being unstable. It just burns, but that's okay. I'm used to the burns. I'm used to the burns. Okay. Oh, I know where this is. This must be under that weird fella's house. You know, the sculptor. Yeah. I think artists are really impressive. Sculpting is really hard. Especially hands. I can't seem to get my hands right. Oh, that explains. A large skeleton of an unknown creature. What died here? Something big. Oh, a dragon. Dragon? Was I right? Huh? How should I know? There's a large hole on the floor. It's deep and dark. It doesn't seem very smart to try going down there. We sure are walking a lot. My feet don't hurt or anything. Don't worry. I bet there's no way out. There's always a way, right? Whoa. I like that. Is that the bus stop? Not the current one. But we must be right under the current one. Wow, we sure walked a long way. Did I walk all the way back to where I started? A bus. Yeah, seen better days. Isn't that cool? Do you think they ever got the passengers out? I can't see inside, so I guess we'll never know. Maybe it's best that way. I think it would ruin my day if I found corpses in there. Is your day not already ruined by being trapped in this place? This is so fun. I haven't waited for the bus in ages. There's nothing fun in waiting for the bus. Anyways, you know how fairy rings gradually expand and cover more area? I hear once they eat enough, they kinda open up and swallow the surface. So when that happened, one of them swallowed the station and the whole bus. Apparently, Clan was really unhappy, so they destroyed most of the fairy rings. Clan? Wait, why don't they just destroy all of them? I don't know. They usually remove some of them every few years. Now that you mention it, I'm not sure why they don't just remove them all. Maybe it's too much work to remove the fairy rings. I wonder. Oh, I know. Maybe there's something even more terrible underneath, so they're using the fairy rings to seal it away. No, that can't be it. I'll keep thinking. Aoi is thinking. So, what brings you here? What brings me down here? I stepped into the fairy ring. Ah, right. Classic. I also stepped into it. Yes, of course. So what brings you to these parts of the forest? Aoi definitely can't help me with my problem. This is basically a child we're talking about. So there's no point in elaborating much, I think. I'm just looking for someone to help me with my problem. Someone like a doctor or like an assassin? Probably more like a doctor, I guess. Oh, are you sick, Lacie? No, it's nothing serious, probably. I guess I'll be able to tell once I meet them. Oh, I had a friend I used to meet all the time, but it was in the supply closet, in secret. But then they died. And now I'll die too. What brings you to the forest? Oh, I'm on vacation. Oh, that's nice. Whew. There's a large hole on the floor. I checked everywhere else, but if I go down there, it'll be impossible to come back up. Go down in the hole? Yep. Here we go. Want to turn back? There's nowhere else to go, so we might as well explore whatever's down there. Okay. Going deeper down to find an exit. This isn't very smart, is it? What's that? Oh, that? It's a fairy head. Head? Is the rest of the fairy just buried? No, it's probably roaming around somewhere. But the heads are dangerous too. Be careful. There's another one. But this one definitely has eyes, doesn't it? Maybe they're nostrils? What? Nostrils? Could it be? They're nostrils. I suppose I hadn't thought of it that way. Anyways, how will we pass without it seeing us? Now there's a bunch of them. This is going to be a thing, isn't it? Want to turn back? Wait, I can try to visualize the solution. Visualize solution? Yes, please. It's probably something like that. Wow, amazing. Aoi, stay close. Okay. do this? Yes, I think so. At least we haven't seen the bodies of the fairies around. There's another large hole on the floor. Jump down. It's not like there's anywhere else to go. Want to turn back? No, the further away from those heads we go, the better. Okay. I'm starting to doubt there's an exit, with how deep we've gone. It's a dead end. What now? We're going to die here, aren't we? I don't know. Oh god, I really hope I wouldn't be right. I should have known. Of course it's a dead end. But I felt more confident walking around with you. So I thought, please, let me think. Think, Lacie. Is there really no way out? Can we break the ground above us and just climb out? How? Well, I don't know. Sorry, that was stupid. Can I call someone? There's no signal, though. It doesn't work. After that, we stayed in silence for a few minutes. I tried thinking of options at first, but quickly ran out of alternatives. Maybe there really was no way out this time. Through all of this, Aoi was awfully quiet. Hey. Don't panic. It won't solve anything. What makes you think I'm panicking? You're melting. Oh, right. No panic. No panic. Wait, you're melting. Yes, I know. I can't stop. No, Aoi. I have an idea. Huh? There's a drain. And where do you think it leads? You want me to go through the drain? Even if I do, you can't come with me. Yeah. I got it. Don't worry. If this leads anywhere, I'll find a way to get you out. Just stay put. Really? Yeah. Well, let's hope there's a way. There's gotta be a way. Okay. Well, here goes. Was that a good idea? How long has it been? Did I seriously just trust the spirit with my life? Aoi might not even come back. Wait, Aoi could have died for all I know. What do I do? Did I seriously just send Aoi down the drain to die? I should have said goodbye to Hiro when I had the chance. It felt like days had gone by. It felt like days have gone by. I don't know exactly how long it's been, but my phone battery died a long time ago. And I fell asleep for a while too. Despite this, I don't feel hungry or thirsty. I don't have hope that Aoi will come back anymore. I don't think anyone will come. I can't believe it. I threw at everything I had. I even threw in the fish that was here. I have nothing else I can use. Is there really nothing I can feed this thing? Is there nothing I can do to save Lacie? There's always a way. There's always a way. Think. Think. Oh. Oh God. Dead end 1-6. Ground swallowed me up. And so that was the longer version of Dead End 1-6. Again, entirely optional, and we will end up revisiting that one again later on for another reason. But just for the purpose of that, doing it now will always get you the dead end. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue and go to the proper areas we need to. That tree is massive. This probably marks the center of this place, which means this is where the search really begins. I guess so. Sure, why not? Let's go with that one. Anyways, from the tree we want to go left until we reach, well, our next objective. And here we found our next objective, which is another guy. Let's just call it home here. Won't give any of the surprises here. But before we enter in the home, interact with these little plants here, and that'll get you a couple of items here. A cactus among a set of colorful flowers. There seems to be something hidden inside the pot. Take padlock key. Yes. There's also a note under the pot. Obtain treasure hunter's note too. The note reads, "You got it." Luckily, this creepy sculptor man never comes out, so he'll never know about this hiding spot. If you're extra brave, I also hid some coins inside this place. And yeah, we're gonna go inside the place. Interact with this pot right here. Tall vase. Reach inside. Yep. Ignore that flaming candle one. Trust me on that. And go left until we reach a flower bed, which we're gonna pick up another coin. Seems like someone has dug here recently. Check it out. And now we've got another coin. So now that we're done, go inside. And go down this ladder here that just exists here. Interact with this. Worn art supplies are gathering dust here. Take empty jar. Yes. Obtained empty jar. And now go down this next ladder. And now while we're in here, we're going for another dead end. And it's to talk to that kettle there that you see moving. It's perfection. So avant-garde. Truly timeless. Should I reopen the gallery after all? 1-7. Mortal Immortalized. Yeah, that's a effed up way of dying. But these dead ends are kind of strange like that. Anyways, let's continue along with the actual story. Alright, and now that we're done with that dead end, now we're continuing the story. And this time, instead of talking to the kettle person there, we're going to walk up to it and use the bag of chips. You should still have the bag of chips from the dead end, but if you don't, go ahead and backtrack and go grab a bag of chips from the machine. Just make sure you don't eat them this time around. He ate it. You'll fall asleep, go behind the giant sculpture and pick up coin number 6. Then now let's go return to that giant tree. And go behind it. And there's another rune. And now let's go up here. Oops. Wow, it almost feels peaceful being here. I wonder what that place in the distance is. And right over here is another coin. Red tree. It stands out. Is there anything special about it? There's a paper with something stuck to it. Take padlock key? Yes. There's also a note taped to the tree. Obtain treasure hunters note 1. The note reads, ta-da! Only real professional tree huggers would be able to find this key. As expected from the best assistant treasure hunter scout. P.S. We should think of a better name for ourselves. Assistant treasure hunter scout might be a bit too long. Alright, let's go to our next area. Red's Treehouse. Before we go there, hard to tell here, but go left. The floor here is unusual. There's a key hidden here. Take padlock key. There's a note as well. Obtain treasure hunter's note 3. The note reads, what do you think? I think this was the best hiding spot yet. No one would search for something in plain sight. Oh, an interesting character appears. Someone's there. Nobody has come in a long time. I hope you can make it over here. Move around to avoid spikes. What the? A trap? That was dangerous. Why are there traps here? Almost there. Be careful not to die. How much longer is this path? Only until you get here. You made it. You must be really good at dodging spikes. Thank you. He seems friendly. I'm surprised you're talking to me. This much. Talking is an important means of communications now. Well, yes. But you talk as well. I do. But you're... What exactly are you? My name is Rune, and I like runes. Do you have any runes? Do I have any runes? Yes. Yes, I do. Amazing. Please give them to me. I will give you trinkets in exchange. Okay. So, are you some kind of spirit? Not exactly. We've gone by many names in the past. But humans often refer to us as demons. What is your name? Lacie. Miss Lacie. Rare to see a human around here. How exciting. You are human, aren't you? Yes. You can tell? A little bit. A little bit. Some of us may have the appearance of a human, but it's easy to tell the difference with a real one. You, however, what about me? Even though you're a human, you smell a bit like... I can't speak of them, but it's someone very bad. Who is it? It's 1,000 years of bad luck to talk about it. Please, I really need help. I know that there's something off about me. I did this ritual to find out what it is and how to fix it. I see. For a moment, I thought I might be possessed, but oh. Nonsense. Possessions are an outdated concept. Then, do you know what it could be? A curse. What? 99% of illnesses here are curses. What's the other 1%? What a silly question. There's no 1%. Oh. So, just 100%? Do you know how I can lift this curse? You should seek Red. Red lifts curses. How can I find Red? Incidentally, this is Red's treehouse. Yeah, I saw the sign earlier. I guess I should check it out. Thank you, Rune. You're welcome, Miss Lacie. And now that we're done talking with Rune, go ahead and open up this box behind him. A box with some birds trapped inside. With the box? Yep. An empty box with a crow on top. This one decided to stay. And behind it you should find another coin. Now go inside the house. Seems like there's nobody here. Go up to the table here. Some notes on curse removal rituals. Take stone curse notes. Yep. Can I even use this for anything? And don't forget to pick up the adapter. There's also an AC adapter in the drawers. Take the AC adapter. Yes. And now that we're done, just go outside and go talk to Rune again. Hello again, Miss Lacie. Red wasn't there. Indeed, Red hasn't been in there for a long time. Why didn't you tell me? You didn't ask. That's true, I suppose. Do you know of another way I could find red? I do. Would you like to share it with me? Sure. There's a lighthouse to the north of the big tree. Red goes there a lot. Have you seen the big tree? It's very large. Can't miss it. Yes, I have. Well, you have to head north to reach the lighthouse, but it's quite a long walk. It's right past the lake. But the only way to go north from here is to go through the locked site. Locked site? Near the big tree, there's a locked gate. If you go through there, you'll be at the lake in no time. But it's quite dangerous in there. And you'll need a light, since it's also very dark. I see. Thank you for all of this information. I expected demons, such as yourself, to be more hostile. That is a fair expectation. One that you should keep. If anyone finds out you're human, they will kill you instantly. Take care. Now that we're done talking with him, go ahead and use the runes on him. Wow, thank you. You can have something in return. Obtain bug net. What am I supposed to do with this? Don't know. Maybe it will come in handy. Yay, another one. Obtain bolt cutter. Here's another trinket. Wow, this actually looks useful. And so now that we're done there, we're going back to the big ass tree. So let's go. And before we go up the tree, we want to go to the bushes on the right here and plug in the adapter. There's an electrical socket hiding behind the bush. The plug and the socket don't match, so you can't plug it in. Suppose I could try this adapter I found. You plugged in the cable using the adapter. Finally. Curse, huh? It sounds probable, but how did it happen? And who? Or what cursed me? And why? There's too many questions. I wonder if I can call Hiro from here. Looks like I have no reception. Should I try anyways? It works. Lacie? Hiro? Are you okay? How are you calling me? Are you back? Did you find out? Wait. Are you hurt? Do you need me to come there? Are you in danger? I swear, I'll get one of those letters and meet you in a jiffy. A jiffy! Hiro. I'm fine. Oh, thank goodness. It seems to be safe where I am right now. So, I just tried calling you. And it worked. Huh? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't, does it? Tell me everything. Where are you? I'm in a forest. Forest? You didn't pack bug spray. There's more dangerous things here than bugs. But don't worry. I've got it handled. I just need to find a light. Lacie, no. Lights attract bugs. Hiro. I don't care about tiny bugs. Just trying to lighten the mood. That's my job. Don't use up all your battery now. Remember, you can use the flashlight from your phone if you need a light. That's true. How could I forget? But it will use up my battery. I might not be able to call you again if that's the case. It's up to you to decide if you need it. Alright, I'll go now. You've got this. And now that we're done with that scene, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. But when we pick this up, we will finish up the second part of the forest area. And so that's it for the forest part 1 of Paperlily Chapter 1. The forest area is a large area, so I've decided to split it up into 2 parts, finding a centralized midpoint between the 2 of them. And that's because we will be doing a couple different things in the next part, but that's to be seen there. Anyways, we have landed in the, let's call it, demon area here, and decided to go into the forest, following along the words and advice we got online that said, don't follow the bus all the way to the end. So we took that advice and we got off, not knowing where we were at exactly. In it, I've shown you all the dead ends, which show that there are a lot of traps, and they're probably traps meant to catch humans, but also potentially to catch other demons, assuming they're cannibalizing each other. Hard to tell, right? So far, our only 2 demon interactions have been the tea kettle man, who did try to kill us instantly, proving the point which Rune had spoken about later on, that if they find us, they will kill us. But we also got some more interesting information that said that some demons do masquerade as humans, but it is easier to tell with a real human. This for the dead end 1-6, let's call it B, there, was shown when we met Aoi, who seemed to be a slime that decided to take the shape of a human. Of course, some parts were off. You can see it within the hands, that it could not do hands very well. And that could be similar to what Rune was talking about, saying that there are the demons that look exactly like humans. Is that dangerous for them? Potentially. It's hard to really tell, right? So far we have only seen 3 demons, and they've each been very different from one another. I mean, there were the ones we saw on the bus. We really didn't interact with them, and they didn't interact with us, so likely they didn't realize that we were human as well. Either way, upon talking with Rune, we did find out that yes, we are cursed, and that is an answer we were looking for. But Rune didn't give us a complete answer. They kind of skirted around the big issue as to what we are cursed with and why. So when we continue this next time, we will continue the forest, second part of the forest, and find out a little bit more about what's going on. So until then, thanks everybody for watching.